What's up everyone, I'm Ricky Sunday here, and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. Now I've seen this being played by a lot of people, and yeah, so I thought, give it a shot. I've always done these kind of visual novel type things. I hear it gets pretty crazy, but yeah, so let's try this out. Enter my name. My name is Kendrick. Alright. I'm dealing with a bit of a sore throat. That's why I haven't really talked too much or done a lot of recordings lately, because, I've been sick and I don't want to overdo it, but we'll see what happens. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Oh boy. This is gonna be that kind of game. But alright. It's great. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, that kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. Now I get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalks and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha 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 ha! I overslept again! But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Kendrick. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Kendrick, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. And one of our many conversations where we dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content on getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Sounds a lot like me, but I'm not in school. I was talking about how I was worried that you won't learn to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, And you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? No, I really don't. I really don't trust you. You're a weird little girl, and I don't trust you. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured into such a carefree girl? More like I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little bit, even if she does exaggerate about everything inside of her head. The school day is ordinary as ever. It's almost over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. Thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out. So I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me, if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie.
Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. She was the first one to show interest. After the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyways?
Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori's really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. Let a long sigh. Ugh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yay! Let's go!
And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Sounds a lot like me. Because I always go, like, man, I want cupcakes. Man, I really want cupcakes. Man, I really just want some cupcakes. I'm pretty much selling my soul for a cupcake. I mean, that's just me in a nutshell. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs in the section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room.
Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Sayori always says nice things about you.
Oh, Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Kendrick, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. This club, full of incredibly cute girls. Oh, my heart, I can't take it. Oh. Okay, I'm alright.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
Natsuki?
Girl with sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody. You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quite quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki.
Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
Oh, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika. Is that right?
That's right.
It's great to see you again, Kendrick. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we're in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika.
Come sit down, Kendrick. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about we make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa!
Natsuki lifts the foil and the tray reveals dozens of white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. That's cute. The whiskers are drawn in icing with little pieces of chocolate we used to make the ears.
So cute! I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, and then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full. Oh, hold on.
It's delicious.
Jokes. I turn the cupcake around in my finger, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She's still waiting for me to take a bite. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
Thought you technically did. Sayori said.
Well, maybe. But not for you know, you dummy.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the count. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Ah, my throat. I'm fine. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom?
Don't worry. The teachers give us permission.
After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not it.
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I mean, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? Sorry, I'm like moving my headset around because it's hot. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed to really happy here, so
that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make sure the club fun and it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be the board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all politics under major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing and about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica is really a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting in all the effort to start something brand new.
Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. It's not wrong. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right. Right, everyone?
Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goals. The same goal. Monica has worked really hard to find these three. I'm like, just... Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. I took off my headset so I can't hear the music. it's just making me sweat. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Kendrick, what kind of things do you like to read?
Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly pricks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? Spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. No! Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The love of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and to completely throw you through a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Ah, I have read a horror book once. It just grasps something that I can relate to on a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right. Usually I like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap behind at the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! Give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Yuri saddles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute! No.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't
like them.
Ah, not very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing it to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, well, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay, I have an idea.
Everyone, Natsuki and Yuri look quizzical at Monica. Let's all go home and write poems of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Yeah, let's do it!
Plus, now there's a new member I think that will help us get a little more confident. Isn't that right, Kendrick? Monica smiles warmly at once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we're back in the original talking meeting joint, I bluntly come forth what's been on my mind the whole entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sarah may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at and What is my train of thought? All four girls stare at me blankly with the dejected eyes. Fuck.
But I'm sorry, I thought... Kendrick...
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lit up.
Yes! I'm so happy!
Sari wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. This girl. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. And I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Kendrick, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star, Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chin-chat and Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Kendrick, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Yuri and I never walked home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way home, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. This is my internal monologue talking. Yes. Okay. Pick words you think something good will happen whoever likes your poem the most. Let's see. Bouncy, excitement, headphones, secretive, cage. I like bouncy. Puppy, peaceful, hop, sugar, because my body is filled with sugar. Heartbeat. Bliss, sunset, tenacious. Oh, I'm tenacious. Marshmallow, heart, empty, raindrops, amazing, miserably. Oh, laugh. 100% laugh. Treasure, chocolate. Ooh, chocolate. Fantasy. Shame, sunny, extreme, swimsuit. Extreme. Destiny, parfait, joy, calm, portrait, nightgown, analysis, games! Flower, kitty! Wait, there was climax. Excuse me. Death, fickle, grief, atone, determination, starscape, rain, enemy! This is what I would pick. Heaven sent, pop-up, bubbles! Pain, lipstick, misfortune, landscape, entropy, music, fireflies, cry, bed, holiday, party, awesome, eternity, graveyard, cheer, giggle, I like infinite, play, happiness, daydream, romance, whirlwind, vertigo, daydream, fluffy. What's fluffy? I like fluffy things. Ocean, shiny, shiny. Doki Doki, soup, pie. Doki Doki. Sing, lollipop. Ooh, I like lollipops. Email, milk, pleasure. Likes pleasure. Yeah. Dazzle, sparkle, lucky, jumpy, mouse, silly. I'm so silly. Kiss, rose, electricity, after image, extra spinning. I like to spin. Okay. Hi again, Kendrick. Hello. I have returned. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. Well, I'm gonna move some stuff because